Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. This is going to be episode 23 for our legendary Greenskins campaign for Total War Warhammer. Okay, so last time we ended the episode with a pretty good battle. It was about a 31 on 20 here. Large battle to take this back. We were getting some aggression from these dwarves that are way up here, so they just ran all the way down past everything just to come fight us down here. Now we just got Mount Squighorn back. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sell this. On further reflection, I just want the cash before the dwarves take it, potentially. Now we're going to try to jump over this wall and stop the Bloody Spears from taking Karak Kadrin. I don't think it's going to work, but maybe we can get it to work. They basically just ran out of here. I don't know how they were able to run, actually, because maybe they jumped before my Greenskins attacked it. I don't know. But they're just going to cause some mischief here and annoy us, knock this out. Knock out a tier 2. We'll have to use more growth to get it back. It's very aggravating. They keep using these guerrilla-style tactics to take me down. Kind of like what these dwarves have been doing back here for the last few turns. But we finally got him pinned in here, so I think we're going to be able to take him out eventually. Why is he glowing green? I don't know, it's kind of weird, but at any rate, I think we're about to get him pinned in here and finish that up. Now, we do see the Teeth Snatches, actually, now coming over here. I didn't see this before. So, now they're going to come over here and try to take out this place. Really have an army prepared to deal with that. We're just getting hit from every angle.
What you want?
I could send one of these walls over here to deal with them instead. I think I'm going to do that. Now, he might be too late, but I can potentially send this group over here after I deal with this rebellion to... Now, they're probably going to knock out Vallea's Sorrow, which is going to be extremely annoying. But we'll send this group over here to deal with these guys, and then we'll send this wall over here, and then we'll still have 3 armies to take on this one. That should still be okay. One wall to sort of loosen them up a little bit, and then these last 2 armies should be able to take them out. I mean, these 2 might be able to take them by themselves. Be 34 on 20. Well, they're going to have a bit of a garrison too, but not much. It'd be like 34 on 25. The problem is these are just like all low-tech units. So I do have Sneaky Stabbing and some other tricks, but I would like to soften them up with 1 hit from this wall. So we'll stay on target here. We'll try to rotate this guy over to help with the wall. He's pretty low-tech too. My really high-tech armies are up here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take this. As I said at the end of last episode, I'm pretty sure that Grimgor can take on this army by himself. Not 100%, but I'm also pretty sure that he can't attack me in 1 turn from here. It's going to take him multiple turns. So let's go ahead and just knock this out. It'll give him a little bit more wall power. So we're almost in wall territory here. A little bit of extra cash. I guess this would technically be a multi-sack, but that's not really my intention here. It's just how it's turned up. And I did just get experience for sacking. I thought they fixed that where you don't get experience for sacking multiple times, but so I could sack it again. It's not really worth that much. I think I'm much more interested in just occupying and just regenerating and gaining some territory. So there, not a multi-sack. Multi-attack, not a multi-sack. And I don't want to dismiss these low units, because as I said before, I need to keep 17. So that I can get the walls going. Okay, so let's see. Get any extra... I need to go back and just check everybody here in a second, just make sure everybody has maximum items. Okay, Du Bois. We're gonna go all the way down to Boys, and we'll probably just work our way over to Art Lads. Alright. Have we already tried an assassination? We have not. So I could just try to assassinate, knock out this
Do not
dwarf.
ask me to shame our clan.
He's failed a few different times, but we'll see if he can succeed this time.
They won't
There we
feel
go.
a thing, which is a pity.
So it's good just to keep them, just to lower their overall sort of heroes. Just keep them in line with assassinations. Now how did... I don't know what's going on with the cost there, but... Oh, I just gained extra because I gained that extra town. That's what happened. Come from looting settlements. I don't really care. Basic armor. I mean, I could give him some of this armor if I wanted to. Why not? Because I would like to put him in an army that can fight. Eventually. Potion of Strength is kind of worthless on him, but whatever. I guess it's not worthless. He's not a mage. He can fight. He's okay. We're not going to spec him that way to start, though. We're just going to go with the assassin. Once he gets his giant spider, that's going to be pretty sweet, I think. We'll take down his speed a little bit, but I'm going to get it because I think it'll look cool. It's going to give him a bigger charge bonus, and I think it should have other perks. We'll see. It looks like he gets a little bit more armor. That's good. But yeah, we want the assassin because this is my premier assassination guy, so I definitely want him as high on assassination as he can be. Alright, let's see here. And I just want to make sure I can't recruit any more of those guys. No. Let me see what my maximum is here just real quick. Yeah, only one big boss and only one shaman right now. So even if I do get the big boss tent, it's not going to be worthwhile just yet. Everywhere that gets to tier 4 needs to get a shaman hut and one of these tents, ideally. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and just check the buildings here real quick. So we've got Karak Kadrin is about to get taken out, which is aggravating. We're still 7 turns away from a surplus here. If it doesn't get taken out, I can get a growth building, which would be nice, but I feel like it's going to get taken out. I don't think my wall is going to stop them. Spite Peak right here. A little bit of a risk that they could go up there and take that, but they didn't move last turn, so I don't think they're going to move this turn. Well, maybe that's incorrect logic, but it's a small risk. Yeah, I want to wait to upgrade this anymore. I just want to see what's going to happen. Also, I'm getting a little tight on cash. Not super tight, but I just want to have a bit more flexibility. So I'm about to hit tier 4, and I'm definitely going to want to get a premier building here. Alright, building all that. Looking good. Yeah, can't upgrade this stuff yet anymore. Varenka Hills. Once again, I'll just take a flyer and just put a shiny stuff there. I mean, they could come in and attack me and like take this place, but it's only 650 investment. So if they leave it alone for 3 turns, it's worth it. It pays for itself. So I think it's worth the risk with how much gold I have right now. That place is fine. Everywhere it moved. Grab the time here. I think I forgot to write it down. Let's see here. I think that's... No, that can't be right. We'll do that. Okay, so we might go over just a little bit. We'll see. Depending on if that's accurate, what I wrote down. Okay, let's look at... Still can't do anything diplomatically. I just don't think this is ever going to go down, really. I mean, it's not super terrible. We don't really need to confederate with anybody else or do anything else. But nevertheless, it's good to just keep an eye on that. We don't really need to buy and sell wars. We just have too much money for that right now. It's more of an early game type of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and end it. So Let's see what they decide to do. Okay, so the wall went under. It's probably still going to take the town.
Scum. You dare come before me?
Yeah, probably war. Yeah. So everybody's going to war with me. Not unexpected.
Dare approach me.
Oh, this guy probably wants peace now.
I don't like
That just
what you
shattered
say.
him.
Mork will be eating your guts tonight.
You're paying for that if you want it. I wouldn't mind getting peace with them for a little bit. 10 turns. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to run all the way up there and make a move on them. I've got bigger problems right here. I need to gain all of this territory. Ideally, before turn 55. That's looking really optimistic right now. Because of all these shenanigans that have been going on. And just backdooring and having to run people down and track them down. So, my original campaign, I was able to do that. I was able to get all of this by turn 55. But I was also auto-resolving quite a lot in my first one. So, and I didn't make some major strategic mistakes that I made down here. In terms of overestimating trolls and getting caught in the underway. If I hadn't gotten caught in the underway, these dwarves would have been cleaned up, 10 to 15 turns ago, most likely. If I just had one more supporting army just to cage them in here and fight them. But it's okay, we've bounced back. But yes, I will take peace. They are definitely going to pay me some cash for it, though. And just wiped out their 20 stack. So they're scared now. Still got high. Moderate. Okay, let's see if they do it. Okay. I don't want to get too nickel and dime because you only have one chance to make a counter offer whenever they are asking you on their turn for diplomacy, and they may not offer it again on your turn. So you don't want to ask for too much and work your negotiate your way down like I usually like to do. Your first offer kind of has to be your best offer. Okay. So they're probably taking some heat from the vampires up there or something like that, I imagine. Oh, you cowards. They're trying to backdoor me. Well. So they're going to take this place, and then my wall is going to take it back from them, but it still is going to knock it down to tier 1. I just got people just running past everything. This is why I need to just get all of this done and just get that mountain pass choke point so that people can't backdoor me as easily. What is that army? Yeah, I see that. Not the. Okay, so this happened in another campaign too. Where you just get random savage orcs popping up. This didn't happen at all in my first 90 turns of my other Greenskin campaign, I don't think. So this might be a new sort of event that they've programmed in patch 1.1. I'm not sure. Jeez. Oh crap! Because they took that, it's probably going to give me a rebellion soon. Border princes are just trying to run straight by. It looks like trying to run down here. So pretty annoying. Now will they be able to take Crooked Fang? I don't think they can take it next turn. Now how did I save cost? Oh, some of my money buildings must have completed. Because I just lost a town, though. Just make sure that they remember you should be killing these guys. This town, take it. Now watch them raise it or something. I mean, I guess it's not going to matter too much. It's just a level 1 now. Alright, got some savage orcs here. I could just try to take them with this army. But that's a 17 stack, and these are... savages are better than normal orcs in many circumstances. They just have a lot more attack power. These guys are just... big uns. It's definitely a dilemma, because I don't have too many armies that can take these guys out. I've got a couple. Obviously these can challenge them. But the real question that I'm asking here is, do I come up with Grimgore to support this? and just leave it to these armies down here to try to fend off these border princes. And the border princes might take Iron Rock. The other option that I have, though, since Thorgrim is way down here, he could be coming this way also. It looks like he's sieging this, perhaps. Ungrim is probably just sitting in here. The question that I have now is, can I siege Ungrim with... Can I siege that with these 34 units? Now, they're going to have... I don't think so, though, because Ungrim's going to have... like, at least 18 units, if not 20. And the main town is going to have 16. So they're going to have at least 36 high walls, high-tech units. I just don't think I can mess with that. So if I support this, go for a double fight, I could potentially take Akkendorf. Does that have walls? It does have walls. But I do have a siege machine. I could potentially just start going down here and just taking out all these border prince things and just kind of leave these guys high out to dry. Yeah, he's recruiting up to 20, whatever. I still think I should be able... I can't do it this turn, though. I'm having to wait a lot of turns to get this softening up here.
Me.
I could send another army up here to try to deal with this stuff.
Fine.
Then I would just have this one army with the wall down here. I'm just not sure if that's going to be enough. Like, yeah, it sounds like a lot of units, like 40 units, but I just really need to make sure these guys die. I could hire another lord here to just start making units. Or I could just rely on this guy, just walk in here. Well, let's just walk over here. And I'm not going to be able to build anything cool, because everything cool with the dwarves takes more than one turn. General, can I get Spider Riders? I think that's still another turn away. Well, that's done. That is one more turn before I get Spider Riders. Oh, I did finish the tier 4, though. Alright, so let's see. So I definitely want to upgrade this. And then, it's 4 turns, and I need to upgrade this. It's going to be one more turn. Need to upgrade this for sure. Oh, geez, it's going to cost a ton of money. But these are things that I need to do. And then I need the shaman, which is going to be like $1 zillion. 750. I may not be able to get all these things. Okay, I definitely want to change this over to a Ragnarok. Well, I have to wait until the workshop finishes. The workshop 100% has to happen. Black Orcs. Jury's out on the Black Orcs. It looks like I might have to choose whether I want Black Orcs or I want the Shamans quicker. Black Orcs are going to take 3 turns to build. And I'm not going to have 3 turns off to build things anytime soon. So maybe I don't do the Black Orcs now. I have to wait on it, and then I get the Shaman pit first. Because I can get the Shamans immediately. This should give 2 Shamans, which will be instrumental. That'll be awesome. So I can put those 2 Shamans with these 2 Orcs. That'll be a tremendous power spike. So I think I just go for the Shamans first, just because I won't be able to build the Black Orcs anytime soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Obviously, I do want the Black Orcs, but you have to have some downtime. Like, you have to have your situation under control before you start doing that. So, see, it looked like I had a ton of money. I do not. Like, getting all these extra buildings is very expensive, especially when they keep sacking buildings. out from under me. This guy's going for Crooked Fang Fort. I don't think he's going to be able to get there next turn. Very tempted to cancel this. But I don't think he's going to be able to do it next turn.
Now they'll see.
Alright, so with these guys, I have to hire things. I don't have Spider Riders, but I need some flanking units. So I'll get...
It's good.
2 wolves. I'll go for 3 wolves and 1 more orc. It'll be very expensive. These guys are fairly cheap, but still, it's quite a lot. I mean, it's going to give him 17 also, so if I win 1 fight, I should be able to get a wall. And I obviously really need some walls right now, because I have to just be able to deal with all of this stuff. This is what orcs are good at, though. Is people are just coming at you from all angles. You just need a ton of armies. You can just get extra wall armies and just have them clean up some of this just dirty backdooring that they try to do to you here.
Now.
What can I do to this guy? Can I slow him down? I could block army. But what is it? Target's effects negative 46? Oh. Hero. So he's got some kind of debuff on him or something, I guess, from assassinating last turn. He's like tired or something. Which is kind of cool, I guess. Let me see. Yeah. Exhaustion. That's kind of cool lore-wise, I guess. Not cool that I'm probably going to lose Iron Rock for it, though. Does Iron Rock even have... It's just level 1. It's not a huge deal. So I think what I want to do is use 2 forces to take this out and potentially take out Ockendorf. I don't know if I'm going to have enough movement left to do that.
Let's go.
Probably not. These guys are probably going to run. But I need this wall here also. This should give this guy a wall, I think. Now he needs to be the one that attacks, so that he gets the wall. Alright, so let's just run up to here. Yeah, we're declaring war. Those are those savage orcs. Just appeared randomly in my territory. Skull Takers. I think those are the random ones. I don't know. Maybe these are just another faction that showed up that aren't the Savage Orcs. The new Savage Orc faction. I'm not sure. So he tried to run. But he's still gonna die. So I don't think I need to fight this manually. It's because, I mean, it's orc on orc action. I just have way higher units, tier units, which is part of the huge unit with the dwarves, and they're much stronger than these guys are, I think. And these boars are pesky, for sure. Having that many boar. I still think we'd crush them though. Yeah, I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Just hope that it doesn't knock out any battalions off of Grimgore. We'll see if it does or not, but I'm just gonna auto-resolve this, just because it's 34 on 20, orc on orc, so... I think that's probably about right. Also, I don't want them to triple run, so they're probably going to get a double run. Even though they ran once, they're probably going to get to run again. I don't want them to get to run an additional time after that. So I do want to slaughter captives, I think. Let me see. Oh, it's going to give me 79? What kind of tomfoolery is that? So I could either slaughter... I can't see if I have a slaughter captives buff or not. That's a lot of cash, though, and I'm really hurting for cash. I really want that wall, but it's not going to give me the wall yet. I really need that cash. Yeah, I'm going to do the cash. There, we got him. Alright, extra trolls. Knocked him out. Okay, we still have 17 units. Good. I think that's about accurate. Losing 200s probably makes sense. So what would have happened there? Alright, boys. Alright, so now that's taken care of. Now, where is Ungrim? I don't see him. He might be laying in wait for in an ambush or something? He was over here. He might be at the Pillars of Grungni. I mean, I could just run at this place and see if I can beat him. I mean, I can beat 17 dwarves. I'm pretty sure with this army. Now the problem is the boars are terrible against in a siege. I really need I'm trying to think of like black orcs most likely. I really need black orcs and more trolls to beat down the doors. I mean, I do have 3 trolls. Tomb divers are pretty good. I mean, if I could get inside the place, then the boars are fine, but I just don't think so. Usually it's just really clogged fighting areas, and you just kind of have to push your way through. So I really think I need black orcs where I can take on Karak. Is it... Can I see what they have? Yeah. So they have hammerers, which are extremely good. Long beards. Lots of quarrelers. Riflemen. Grudge throwers. Yeah, I just think that's going to be extremely hard to take. Even though it's, I don't know, 16 on 34 though. They don't have a good answer for Gregor. He can get in there and just really destroy them. I just have so much cavalry though, that's the problem. Of doing sieges with this composition. This is great for open field battles, but for like those tight battles, I just don't think so. Also, there's a risk that Ungrim could just be like waiting in ambush around here somewhere. He has to be in this area somewhere. And I really don't want to get ambushed by a 20 stack of dwarves. So I think I'm just going to back up. Also, I might need to come down here and like help out with this. So I'm going to back up with this guy, and then I'm going to use this guy to threaten Ockendorf next turn. So I can siege Ockendorf, I think. It only has 8 units of really low-tech stuff. So I think I can take that in 1 turn.
Let's go.
Probably by himself, he could probably take that. I'm hoping. Then I can use Gremgor to come down here, and if they take Iron Rock, I can make a play on Iron Rock next turn. Yeah, so we'll use Gremgor, we'll run down here. We'll just kind of get back into formation here. Run this guy back over to Varenka Hills. Alright, so they can all just kind of convalesce a little bit. And then I would like to, of course, just start knocking out all this stuff. It's a little premature, like, I wish I could deal with some of this backline stuff a little bit faster, but I just don't want to waste time chasing stuff. Like, I want to be sacking. I need to be sacking and getting money out of things. I can't just spend a lot of time chasing things. I need to just use the walls to go chase things. Speaking of which, I know he's going to target this guy, but I just need to make sure that he's going to target that guy. Seriously. What? This guy's some interesting paint on his face or some kind of glitch there. I don't know what that is. So I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm being too much of a coward here and I should just go for this. I mean, it'd be 34 on... $34 on 25. Like I said, I just don't have high-tech units, though. That's the problem. I do have Axe Lord with this guy. So the question becomes for me then... Am I just being too scared? Now another consideration is, let me see. If these guys move their maximum movement speed, they should be able to get within support range next turn. So that means that I could, in theory, get the support from the wall. So I think I'm going to... Is this attrition? This is attrition. This is not, I don't think. So I think I'm just going to go like right here. I don't want to burrow under because they might be able to intercept me. So I think I just want to go like right here.
On the way.
If they want to fight me open field, that's fine. I just don't want to fight them. He shouldn't be able to. I just want to step back a little bit over here. Like, I just want to be real safe that he can't intercept me.
Move.
Okay, so they're still supporting each other. That's fine. Like, open field, I think I can win this 34 on 20. It's just once he gets that extra 6 from his garrison or whatever, then it starts to tip the scale a little bit. So we'll set it up like this, and I think the Wa, if they just burrow under, should be able to get into support range. That's what this red means, I believe. So they should be able to get right here into support range. Then I can attack, and I'll have all 3 armies. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, I think that might be it for this turn. Let me just make sure everybody's moved. This guy has not moved, so I have to choose what I want to do with him. I think I want to just put him with Grimhor's army.
What do you want?
Until I see another hero that I want to assassinate. I do need to move down here eventually to get that quest battle queued up, but I just don't have the cash for that right now. Alright, and now I can put like some looting stuff on him. Let me see. Yeah, income from looting settlements. That's fine. Let me just make sure everybody has maximum items too really quick. So he's good. He of course has max items. Yeah. Well, let me just check his items real quick. I like Helm of Discord. I like Shrieking Blade. Splash. I mean, that's pretty nice. Maybe I like that better than Shrieking Blade. I think we'll put that on him. That's fine. Shrieking Blade is nice for the terror, but preservation, you're not getting much better than that. And Potion of Toughness. Okay, so that looks all good. Okay, so he pretty much has all good stuff here. Alright, he checks out. That's a wall. That's that guy. Got Sticker here. He's got all kinds of stuff. Weapon. I mean, he's not going to be charging into stuff. There's not really a point in giving him that weapon. And I guess I could. We'll see what everyone else has. And if I have to come back to that guy, I can. Bold, trustworthy, income, okay. I'll give him a ward save, sure. Spell shield, forbidden rod. This is a level 13 guy. So maybe I give him the terror, just because he can charge in with his wolf. And just charge in and out a lot, and just cause terror on lots of things. I think that's what I want to do.
What?
I'm gonna give you this guy, the normal blade. Yeah, I think everybody has everything. It's strange he can't get a troll herder, because I'm pretty sure that I had too many of those. But that's okay. Alright, so everybody has everything. That's pretty good. Alright, so that should be good. Let's look at the buildings one more time. This place is fine on public order, good on everything else. This place is upgrading a lot. Very expensive. This rebellion's going to be a real pain. We might need Grimgore to come down and help us clean that up. Death Gorge. We've already got the money building. If we want, we could get a growth building or an obedience building. I think we initially wanted obedience. Growth is pretty cheap, though. I mean, we can always sell the growth back later. It just costs Like 200 gold to get some growth going. I think I'll do that. It's just so cheap. If you just have an empty slot, you might as well just put growth in it. Why not? Except for here, because this is going to be taken over. Just checking. So Karak Azul. Okay, I've got all these slots done. I could upgrade these things, but I still think I can afford it right now. I'm still just getting pretty tight for cash. And I don't want to have to dismiss anything while I need these walls. Okay. God, I hope he's not sieging that place. Please tell me he just took it. We'll see. Okay, he did take it. Good. He took it back for me. Okay, so they came out and fought that wall, so they should be banged up. Alright, this wall just banged them up. Good, so these walls are just kind of just whittling people down so that my main armies can take them out. Okay, so he was up here. Okay, wall was destroyed, that's fine. Change. Okay, lots of obedience problems. See, so he was just hanging out in this area. Now I could go fight him straight up, maybe, if I wanted to. I think he's... No, he's in range. He's raiding me, but he's in range. Question is, does he have another army here? I don't think he does. He's kind of taunting me here. Why would he do that, though, if he knows I can attack him? He could run away. Oh, that's kind of cool. Can I beat him straight up?
Don't think so.
He doesn't think so. So Karak Kadrin's having a problem with Varg. How big is Varg? I'm number 1 now. I don't even see Varg yet. Not really sure. Can I fight this guy in 1 turn? I might be able to fight him. I think he's going to run, though. I could challenge him to an underground battle. See if we can get that. Do we want that? I think we can beat him. 18 on 19.
I refuse.
These things are going to be limited in the underground fighting. I really wish I had, like, some better artillery superiority. I mean, these things are really good to take them down. Just like those Spider Rider archers would be really good here. Like, I hadn't thought of a good situation where I would want them. I was kind of trash-talking them earlier. But this is the situation versus pistoliers, because they can sit there and just trade shots with them. And the poison should let you out-duel a pistolier, I believe. Like, the pistoliers deal more missile damage, but there are more Spider Riders in a pack, I believe. And their extra poison damage they could apply could let your normal spiders run them down, I believe. Because that'll reduce their movement speed by 20%, I think. Which would be roughly 20, maybe 18 movement speed reductions. That would put them into the low 70s. And the Spider Riders move 78. So the Spider Riders should be able to run them down if I hit them with a poison first. Jeez, I forgot we have a rebellion here also. Oh my lord, what? They get Black Orcs in rebellions now? How? This is still tier 3. Oh gosh.
Stop that.
I think they buffed rebellions in patch
Get at me.
1.1 pretty heavily also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they, we banged these guys up pretty bad with our wall, which is nice. So those guys are taken care of. We just need to take care of this rebellion. Hopefully they don't have Black Orcs too. I mean, they could. But it still is 17 on 8. I think we can still do that. So I just want to... I don't know if rebellions can fight you in the underway, though. Maybe they can.
Big on.
Okay, so these guys are barely scratched, at least from what I can see from that wall. But they are in march stance, which means they're all going to start the battle fatigued. I believe that at least happens for players. So there's really no better time to strike than now, because they should be pretty banged up. Now, what may have happened also is the garrison may have been banged up. I can't see the health on the garrison. But if my guys got close, like this close to them, and these guys came out and fight them, then the garrison may have been what got banged up.
The tribe's ready.
But either way, we have a rock lobber here, and some wolves. Okay, so I think I want to lead with this guy. We're definitely going to fight him this turn. We have to. Like, we just used our wall. That was our plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should be able to take him out.
Nasty magic's ready.
It's not super helpful to have 2 goblins in an army, but
This way.
this is it. Like, we have to do this. Alright guys, this is going to be a hard one, I suspect. Are these guys at least banged up? A little bit. So they basically killed our wall, which was a 20 stack, and only lost, like, a very marginal amount of units. So not many at all. So as you can see, that's a problem. We don't have a great way to get to their quarrelers, which is the main concern, and their grudge throwers. We're gonna have to do it with our guy on the wolf here. We're just gonna have to use him to tie up the grudge throwers. He can't fight now. He does cause terror, which is nice, since we move that item over to him. So that'll get him to run away quicker, but he can't really fight quarrelers in hand-to-hand combat. They're still stronger than him. So this would actually be a time where if our reinforcements came from behind, it would actually be really good. But we're just going to have to wrap all the way around him, keep him locked up, keep itchy nuisance on him, and just run at these dwarves. Now they should be slower. Yeah, they're 28 speed versus 31. So we should be able to run them down. The wolves could definitely run them down, but they're just not going to do any damage. These things, these archers, arrow boys, they're not going to do any damage because these guys have shields and they're heavily armored. So it's just got to be the orc boar boys with sneaky stabbing on them. That's what's going to take us to victory. I hope. It's going to be a really hard fight. Alright guys, but that's the plan. So we're just running this guy, taking out their artillery. We're going to use our rock lobbers to help with the quarrelers, and we're just going to try to rotate around the orc boys to deal with lobbers. We're probably just going to have to sacrifice these goblins, just run them up first, so they take quarreler fire. That actually is pretty good because they have a silver shield. So that means they're going to block a lot of the quarreler fire, so that's actually going to be pretty helpful. Well, they aren't really that bad. They just have less damage, a lot less leadership. Yeah, they're just good fodder, I think. Alright, let's do it. See if we can finish this dwarf off once and for all. This might be the end of our episode here. We'll see. So we have a lot of good fights going on. We could potentially get Grimgore versus that human faction, which will be an awesome fight. This is obviously going to be an awesome fight, at least from a broadcasting perspective. It's not going to be awesome if we die. Now, I think his reinforcing army is the garrison. Okay, so this is very interesting. So we each have reinforcements coming in. So the question is, do I want to recombine with my reinforcements? Or do I want to kill his reinforcements? I'm going to gamble first of all. So I can surround his reinforcements right off the bat. Wipe these guys out. This will be 6 units, but then I also risk, if I do that, I risk him surrounding my reinforcements over here. Now I can run from him, I think. Oh, this is interesting. I think I'll wipe out his reinforcements. Like, just cast some stuff, and then run this guy back over here. He's really fast. Maybe I can keep these goblins over here, just to try to draw out some fire. Oh, this is really hard. Keep the rock wobber here, so I can fire at him. Keep these wolf guys here. Maybe I can just run up and just like harass them with the wolves. And then I just want like all of these just come up and just completely smash these guys as soon as they walk out of this door. This is a bit overkill, but I want them to die quickly. So they're gonna have 6 units coming out of here. This is gonna be 8 orcs. It's going to be 8 orcs. Just charging right into them. Now, I'm not going to be able to flank them if I hit them right when they come out, so that is a consideration. I mean, maybe this is too many. Maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orcs. With the sneaky stabbing, it's going to be enough. Then I can use these orcs over here. And try to... This is hard. Just figuring out how to balance this because I definitely want to kill the reinforcements. So this should give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus this guy would be 25 on 19 over here, and then these guys will eventually be able to come back into the fold near the end of the fight. Now the problem is, like I said, I'm not going to be able to flank them if I get them as soon as they come out. Jeez, this is going to be so hard. Let's make these guys 9. Okay, so I do want to distract these guys over here, so let's just go ahead and just go right here, so we just get full shots on them. Let's do it. Where are they? Okay, so they're all set up over here. So I want to start combining over here. Okay, get over here. Run. Run. Alright, so I want to flank around. So I just want to get behind him here. Alright, so I just want to get down here. Fire on their quarrelers. Okay. Okay, so I just want to wait till my new guys get in there. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, so they're just kind of confused. Actually, I don't mind staying spread out like this. I just want to keep them confused. Okay, so I think we should be good here. Okay, so I need to stop that. Okay, so these guys... Jeez. Run, spread out. Let's go ahead and get one more over here. Alright, so I just want to just surround them over here. Okay, get out. Run. Definitely losing a few units here. Alright, so these guys are pretty much done. I think we're winning this attrition battle. I believe. Okay, so I don't really want to use any more magic here. I mean, I could, but... Okay, so I'm just trying to get us around here. Just trying to make their guys think a little bit more. So they have to reposition their rock lobbers, or their grudge throwers. Okay, so I think this is probably fine. Let's go ahead and get back over here and reposition. So I just want to completely surround them. Just so that, like I said, I just want to keep their grudge throwers confused. So they don't really know where to fire. See how they're just kind of shuffling and repositioning? And they are still going to hit me with some grudge throwers, of course, but... okay, so everything's done over here. Let's go ahead and reform this way. Now my guys are going to be exhausted, but his guys started the fight exhausted. So we don't want to get in quarreler range just yet. We just want to get like a full surround and just like come at him from every angle. Let's go this way actually. We're getting too close. Don't get that close. Don't get that close. So I just want to get like over here. Okay, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Back up. Come on, guys. Get going over here. Okay, so I just want these arrow boys just to shoot at their grudge thrower here. If I can get some shots on him, it might be a little dangerous if he repositions his quarrelers. I would really just want to stall and just wait till these guys get up here also. Like, I am getting bombarded a little bit here. Don't want to get too close, don't get too close. But positioning is really what the orcs are good at. They're really quick, they have a lot of unit sizes, they can take a few hits. My rock lobbers, meanwhile, are racking up some kills. I mean, they're getting to sit here and just shoot it in the middle of all this. Okay, so I am getting some shots on their quarrelers, which is what I want to disable. This realistic camera mode is very annoying. I guess we'll have to go this way. I don't really know. It won't let me move. Just get over here. Okay. Just want to get a full surround here near the edge of the map. Okay, I don't want this guy to get on my goblin. Okay, here we go. We've almost got it. Now, my guys are going to be exhausted by the time they get over here, but I don't think I'll have time to get fresh. Maybe I will, if I just chill for a second. These guys are still fresh. Oh, geez, get out. Now they've repositioned their quarrelers to shoot at me, so I need to run. Let's go ahead and move these guys over. So these guys over here. So we're just kind of hanging out. I'm going to spread out a little bit. And we're all here. Alright. Let's get in here. No, not with my main guy. Not with this guy. Alright, so we just want to come in. Not that close. Should we get in here? Send these goblins just to tie these guys up. That's fine. Oh. Oh, we're out of ammo or something? What the... Get... I don't really know what happened there. Yeah, that's fine. Just get in there.
Here we go! Run, boys! Let's do this!
The smells of death.
Jumpers ready! Boys! Moving fast!
Not the fast.
Actually, we can do lots of sneaky here. Do one here. One like right here. To sneak around. I want to flank all the way from the back with these guys. Let's get a full surround here. One more sneaky right here. And an itchy. Get this full surround. It's going to be glorious. And then one more sneaky, I think, with a full surround. Should just about be lights out. Just one more sneaky here. Like right here. There's just so many units like stacked up in here. That should just about do it. Yeah, they're done. God, look at all those units running in there. So yeah, it gave us 50-50 odds, and I think we definitely surpassed that. Just good tactics. We just were patient. We just waited until we got a full surround. We took a couple of artillery shots. Our guys hung in there, proud of them. Actually, just fire on those guys. I'm gonna kill them all. I think they're all gonna die anyways, but I really don't know what happened to my artillery. They killed 200 though, so good for them, because they were just forced to stand there, like in that huge clump, because they were so scared. All right, run them down, run them down. So I don't think the orcs are overpowered. Like I said, just on paper they don't look as strong, but they have really heavy unit sizes and they have a lot of health, and they have high base damage and melee attack. They have kind of low melee defense, and they don't have much armor, but they're very good with steroids. So when you have sneaky stabbing and some of these other buffs you can get on them, then they're very, very strong. So I think this should be good. We can actually combine some units now because we lost our wall, because they suicided into this. That means we can combine a bunch of these units potentially and save a lot of money. We don't have to stay at 17 anymore, because we're not going to be able to get a wall for a few more turns anyways. Alright. Let's get in there. Now, we don't need to shoot at them, per se. Air boys didn't really kill anybody. As you can see, they're basically worthless versus dwarves. Most of the killing was just spread out among all of these orc boys. Goblins. Yeah, these goblins actually got some kills. It was mostly just nickel and dime. One of these, yeah, they had 129. Holy cow. But yeah, it's just spread out among most of these orc boys. And we just steroided them up with sneaky stabbing. I think this is about good. Can we fire again? Oh, those are wolf riders. Can these guys fire? Yeah, they can. Let's fire at some of these guys here. I'll speed this up here. Oh, actually, get out of there. I'm about to fire on those. I think I'm about to fire on them. Let's see. They have the range? No, they're just not even not even going to try to fire. Are they out of ammo or something? Oh, they're out of ammo. Okay, makes sense. Alright, I think that's about all we're going to get. I think. Just let him kill a couple more here. Let him get his kills in. This little wolf. It's not really going to kill that much, but I didn't even use him with his terror. I could have swept around the back and utilized his terror more, but, you know, once they get completely surrounded on all sides by just a massive number of orcs, they're pretty much ready to run, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and end it. Now, I didn't see what our public order was. I think we want to sack this and then occupy as usual just to preserve some public order. That was an interesting quote from Manfred there. Alright, so lots of cash. Excellent cash infusion there. A little ogre blade. Good. A little bit of experience. So pretty good. So we doubled them up on losses. Now, yes, we did have twice as many deployed, but you know, these are dwarves. Like, these things have super armor, and they had massive range superiority on us. They just didn't. Like, if I played it the way they were playing it, I would have set up in a corner and just made the grudge throwers shoot at them and make them come to me through all that quarreler fire. And just held out in a corner. It probably still would have been hard to win. It's because of the sheer numbers, but you just, as the dwarves, you just absolutely have to protect your flanks. You cannot let the enemy flank you. So, they failed to do that. That wasn't only a flank, that was a complete encirclement. Who killed the most? Let me see. So these grudge throwers definitely did some damage. Quarrelers didn't do that much because I stayed out of their range for the most part, except for on the charge. And these guys just really didn't do anything. They just didn't stand a chance. By the time they actually got to fight, they were fully surrounded. Alright. Now we could just normal occupy and get replenishment, but I think we need some cash here. I mean, we could just normal occupy it. We might get a building out of it. We could sell the building. We would need at least a tier 2 to make this worth it, though. I think a sack, just 2,000 gold is so much. I think we're just going to sack it. Okay, sweet. We got another Snotling Scavengers. I think that different wards get different followers. That's my take on this. Like, I seem to get these weird, like, goblin followers with goblins. So I get, like, the goblin shroom guy, the squig mascot. That's one thing they have to have. That's, now that I think of it, this is so amazing. Like, they need squig riders. Why don't they have squig riders? They're so fun. Like, I remember fighting against those in Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat back in the 90s. And those squig riders, they were a pain to fight. I don't really know how you would control them in this game, but it feels like that's just such a cool, kind of unique unit. And they even have it in here. They're just like trolling us. I want the squig riders because they're really fun and creative. I want squig riders and I want better fanatics. I mean, if fanatics are tier 4, they need to be better. Anyways. Okay, so let's... Income from looting settlements. Income from sacking. Sure. Military heritage. So, yeah, goblins don't look like they're that strong, but like I said, these buffs are some of the best buffs in the whole game that exist right now. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to go for Itchy Nuisance next. And once again, if you have both of them in an army, it's not the best thing in the world. Although you can double cast Sneaky Stabbing. Okay, so who has the wall blues? Okay, he has the wall blues, so we can combine a bunch of those units and save some cash. Yeah. This guy has a wall that's on the loose. Where's his wall? Oh, this is his wall. Okay. So this guy has the wall. Okay, so who is this? Is Gitter. Okay, so I love that name. Gitter has a wall. This guy does not have a wall, so we're free to combine some of these and really just take a lot of these off our ledger, I think. We just don't need that much here right now. So we could hand off. Go ahead and hand off some units. Let's. Well, I want to make sure I take this first of all. And only this guy can take it, so let's just go ahead and clean this up here.
This is gonna be snappy.
Occupy.
Oh, yeah.
Karak Azul is done. Some music to my ears. completed Misty Mountain. What is this? Okay, sweet. So I have the Pillar of Bone. Okay, so we still got this recruitment center. I don't think we need that right now, because we've got everything secured over here for now. Until they expand the map with future expansions all around here. But for now, this is secure. So, let's go and get rid of it. Put a money building there. Alright, so what do we want? We want... Are we going to go tier 4 on this? I can't remember what I decided to do. This place would be okay for tier 4. Just because I can start recruiting as far as, like, right here. Or as far as, like, here. That's pretty good range. It's pretty good geography here. I definitely want another obedience building, though. So I think upgrading this is good. It's relatively cheap. Let's go ahead and do it. It's safe now. We don't need to recruit. We don't have a ton of income. It's okay. I mean, this would give us, what, 150 extra income or something, 5%? This would give us extra obedience, which is kind of what we're in the market for, and growth, so let's go ahead and go for that. Alright, very good, very good. These places are all good. Yeah, I put the growth building there, so I must be thinking growth. So I think I do want to make this tier 4 just to get another shaman and a orc big boss, eventually. Alright, so good, that's a good victory. Let's see, how are we looking on time? I'm pretty sure we're certainly past time. I don't know the exact time, but we're certainly past. So we're going to go ahead and call it for this episode at the end of that fight.
Fine.
Yeah, and thanks for watching. We have some great upcoming fights, as you can see, so we can try to burrow under. Let me see if I can burrow under, and we can end on that. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do here, if I want to fight him or not. I'll have to measure that out and figure it out, but I think I do want to fight these border princes. They have crossbowmen, one set of halberdiers. Have to keep our trolls out of that and we'll be okay. These pistoliers are kind of annoying, but we can just send some spider riders chasing them all over the map. It is a very small map, underground maps, so we should be able to run them down. Some spider riders, I hope. Get them in a corner. Yeah, we have artillery superiority, so they're going to have to come to us. And these boars should be able to flank and just obliterate their back line. Now they do have a lot of spears though, so I need to be very careful about that with the boar. But I think we can beat them. I think we can beat them because I think our front line is just gonna. It's gonna be tough because of all those spears and. Like, a lot of what we have is cavalry. We don't have a steroid. Like, we don't have a sneaky stabbing with this army. But if we can position correctly and just flank them from behind, these guys are just jacked. I mean, they have so much melee attack and defense and weapon strength. I think we should be able to beat these normal soldiers pretty handily. They have like a third more health. Way more melee attack, defense, way more weapon strength. We just want to put them up against these spears. I think we can win this. They just don't have a good answer to Grimgor. I don't think. I mean, this guy's okay, but... I just don't think they have a good answer for Grimgor. Now, does he have a wolf also? He does have a wolf. So he's going to be able to run around their back line and help me clean up archers, which is going to be really nice. These black orcs should do some serious damage, like very serious damage. I think we can beat him. I think we beat him. So I'm going to try to bait him here. And I want to try, when I go for this bait, to block Iron Rock. So they might still go for Iron Rock anyways. But I just want to make them move a little bit further to run around me. So if they take it, then I can definitely fight them next turn. Okay, so I just want to get as close as I can. Nope, they didn't bite. So we're just going to stand right here, just let them know, hey, if you stick around, we will fight you. He might fight us on the next turn. But, okay, that's going to be the end of the episode. I was hoping that I could maybe bait them into the fight, just end the episode on that, just to kind of give you guys a little preview of next episode. But we need Gremgor down here to take care of this anyways, because this looks very serious. They already have black orcs over here, which is pretty troll, because I can't even build black orcs in this town yet. We have 2 rebellions that are going to be very serious we're going to have to take care of. We're going to have to trim back a little bit, but we'll figure that out next episode, how we want to trim, how we want to cut some costs. And we can probably get it down to about 1,000, I think. We'll see. Maybe not quite that low, but we'll definitely balance our ledger a little bit. So, thank you very much. Remember, this is one episode of many. We have a huge series going for the Greenskins. We also have Empire, Vampire Counts, and Dwarfs. So everything but Chaos going for Total Warhammer. We also do League of Legends content, and we're also bringing out some more educational content. I should do at least one of those a week with the education, and everything else I do almost daily. So it's usually at least every other day I release something for each faction, and if it's been a few days, then I release a bunch of stuff for a faction. So always fresh content coming up, so be sure to come back, check all that out. If you enjoy it, you watch a few of these videos, you decide that you really want to support the content, please hit the like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference because I'm such a small channel, and it helps bring some fresh eyes in here. So it lets YouTube know that this is good quality content and that I should show up as a higher priority in the searches. And that helps bring other people the same kind of joy that you're experiencing, I hope, when you watch the videos. So, thank you very much. I had a pleasure broadcasting for you. It's always a great time. I hope you had a great time as well, and I hope to see you next episode. Have a wonderful evening.